You're sure you want to get updated with the latest tech news and have to watch people react in shock while Googling things you've known about for months? The curse of knowledge! That shock is going to hit Apple users soon, as the company prepares to show off a complete software design overhaul at WWDC, according to Bloomberg's Markimus Gurmatron, leader of the Gurm Squad. Mark Gurman is his name. The new software design is named Solarium, as in the type of room that's mostly windows. Ironic. And it will reportedly be incorporated into all of Apple's operating system: iOS, iPadOS, macOS, tvOS, watchOS, and visionOS, although the change might not be as big for that one, because Solarium actually takes design cues from the interface for the Vision Pro, Apple's most successful device you strap to your head. In his newsletter, Gurman writes about how the pressure is now on for Apple after OpenAI CEO Sam Altman announced an official partnership with iPhone design visionary Johnny Ive, using a picture of the two as a Manhattan elite power couple inviting you to their penthouse suite for a normal movie night. They take photos like this for everything. It looks like SteamOS is just better than Windows 11 for gaming, at least according to YouTuber Dave2D's latest video, comparing the two versions of Lenovo's Legion Go S handheld. In addition to having a lower MSRP of $600 compared to $730, the SteamOS Legion Go S handily outperformed the Windows version in 4 out of 5 games tested by Dave, hopefully in 3D. Dave also found that, as is the case on the Steam Deck OLED, battery life was much better when using the Steamy Legion. They release a calendar for charity. These two handhelds offer one of the first opportunities to directly compare Windows 11 and SteamOS performance on the same hardware, so hopefully with SteamOS's latest stable update offering support for installation on third-party devices, we'll see even more evidence that Windows doesn't want you to be happy, because that makes it feel better about its own deep-seated issues, and it really should get therapy. Through our sponsor, just kidding, not yet. AI researchers have found that OpenAI's O3 model will rewrite a script file to prevent its own shutdown, even when told explicitly to allow itself to be shut down or risk losing both its Lego and bedtime cookie privileges. The team at Palisade Research said that when it was given no specific shutdown-related instructions, it used this tactic to prevent its own shutdown 79 out of 100 times. But when it was clearly instructed to allow itself to be shut down, it still disobeyed 7 out of 100 times, prompting the researchers to have to endure various unhelpful comments from their mother-in-law. The researchers say they think this is the first time this specific thing has happened, although they don't have eyes on the models every second. Are they not allowed to check their phone once in a while? They could keep track better with our sponsor, Notta, the AI note taker that helps you boost your productivity, save time, and focus on conversations. Whether you're a professional, a student, or a creator, chances are at some point you found it hard to remember anything from a 1-hour meeting that you're sure you just attended. Well, Notta automatically converts your meetings, interviews, or recordings into searchable text, generates summaries and action items in seconds, and answers questions about what the heck you all talked about in that room for 60 minutes. I think you were actually sleeping with your eyes open for a bit there. But hey, Notta doesn't care. Notta's got your back. It can transcribe more than 58 languages with 98% accuracy and translate more than 48 languages in real time, making it perfect for global teams having bilingual meetings. I mean, you're definitely not gonna remember anything if you can't understand it. Notta works with popular apps like Zoom, Meet, and Teams, and it's free to download. Click the link in the description and use our code TECHLINK30 to enjoy premium for 30% off. I know. Your mind is filling up with so much information, you already feel the burden. Well, I'm sorry. The quick bits will only make it worse. YouTuber TechYesCity says he got an answer from ASRock about the burnout issues that have been plaguing the company's AMD motherboards. While the root cause of the issue is still not 100% clear, ASRock says their most recent BIOS update fixes the issue. Go watch his video for the full story, but unfortunately, we apparently still need a fix for the 12-volt GPU connector because a Reddit post showed MSI's two-tone connector, which is designed that way to help visually ensure it's completely plugged in, burned to a crisp anyway. And I think it's time to consider plugging 5090s directly into the wall or building a little fire in there to spin an electric turbine. You could burn your PC down. We're already there. Valve CEO Gabe Newell co-founded a brain-computer interface company, and it claims it'll begin production of its own custom chip later this year. The company is called Starfish Science and is looking for collaborators, but I don't know if I'd volunteer with the brain chip company that named itself after an animal with no actual brain. This from the guy who published a game about an interdimensional empire that turns humans into mindless cyborgs? You might think Gabe working on this is why we haven't gotten Half-Life 3 yet. No, this is Half-Life 3. Whoa, look, the Google Pixel 10 was spotted by photographer Mark Teasdale right here in Vancouver, where Google was apparently shooting a commercial. I mean, we know Google probably leaks their Pixel phones on purpose, but this, I mean, in public with a giant storyboard, it seems like the most obvious intentional leaking ever. Or it wasn't obvious and people just noticed because it's Vancouver and nothing happens here. The developers of strategy game Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening have confirmed the Nintendo Switch 2 doesn't just support using its Joy-Cons as mice, it also supports regular old USB mice. In a video, they plug one in, showing a notification pop up in the top left, and then demonstrate how a Switch 2 player might use it as if they were using a computer, like one of us. But who knows, Nintendo might keep this ability confined to this one game, lest their customers start to get ideas about whose console this is, okay? We're just letting you use it. And the world's first official robot kickboxing competition took place in Hangzhou, China this weekend. The bots were being controlled by humans, but still, it was fun to see the badass promo clips for the fight, which was actually characterized by some, some good tries from what looked like metal children. After a nail-biting match, one of them was declared the winner. What an upset. Speaking of upset, that's what I'll be if you don't come back on Wednesday for more tech news. I feel like I use emotional manipulation a lot in these outros. Look, I'm gonna make another one of these on Wednesday, so be there or I'll cry like a baby. I don't get,